Hey, welcome back. Another episode of OpenLab. Hello,
Hey
Adrian. Hello,
everyone.
Kim.
Hi, everyone.
We got
You
the
guys, I'm
band
so
back
happy to be
together.
back.
Yeah,
I've
good
missed
to have
you.
you all back.
Yay. The
Happy
gang's all
January.
together
Freezing,
again.
freezing here in Tulsa. Of course, I'm talking to Andrea, and she's in Wisconsin, and it's what? How cold was it? Did you say?
13 degrees right now. It's
Yeah,
going to be a low of 1 degree tonight. So it's
Ugh,
going to be a really cold night.
yeah. I'm such a wimp.
I don't like winter.
But this is a big, like, cavernous. It's an old Chevy dealership, and so the ceilings are huge or high, and so it doesn't get really warm in here. And so we have this string of windows, and the wind kind of pops through because they're old windows. And it's
Mm.
nice during the summer, but man, in winter it's cold in here. So
I bet that reminds me of my first apartment, my first real apartment. Um, I didn't know any better, and I got a ground floor apartment with floor to ceiling windows and vaulted ceilings. And I was like, oh, this is so cool until I got the heating bill, which was electric heat, by
oh
the way.
god,
And it was about
Oh,
400 something a month. So by the time I moved out of that apartment, I was still paying NYSEG
oh
for many
man,
months,
no.
even after I moved out of state. Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
geez,
So lesson learned, but that's what you do when you're, 20. You don't know any better. So,
Right.
oh Dave's
oh,
bragging.
Dave. Ugh, get out
Yeah,
of here with your 74 degrees.
Sunny. Oh my goodness.
Figures.
I'm jealous, Dave.
Me
Very
too.
jealous. Yeah. Oh hey Andy, Andy Zoomer's back. Missed you last time.
Yeah.
Andy's got a lot of knowledge he likes to impart into the chat, so pay attention for those
Cool.
comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always welcome.
So what do we got for swag?
Okay, so for those of you who join us regularly, we love to give away awesome IL swag, but we like to make you work for it a little bit. So normally to get your name entered into the swag giveaway, you just need to answer a question in the comments section. But we've got something brand spanking new today. So instead of answering a question, just type hashtag winter swag into the comments section. The hashtag is just something new we're trying out to draw the names. So add that hashtag winter swag to your comments once, and your name will be automatically entered. And as always, the winning names will be drawn at the end of the show. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
like
that's
the
gonna
idea
be
of doing
good.
something a little different. Yeah, Andy, that's
Yeah.
more like it. 17 degrees. I mean, it is almost 30 in New York. So I guess, it's like a little heat wave here, at least for January.
Yeah. It's too
Trying to
cold to even
find you.
snow here. That's how cold it is.
I know. I just, you
Is it
know what?
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
go ahead.
terrible.
Sorry.
It just makes me want to go on vacation, Like, I just wanna go
Mm-hmm.
someplace nice and
Oh
warm.
yeah, vacation.
I want to get out of here right now.
Well,
Rather be in Jamaica.
I had a little shtick all figured out for this, but I'll just go ahead with it. But it doesn't work as well without the video. So I thought I
Oh,
could do it, but I'm gonna throw the video in at the end
do it.
anyway.
Yeah,
So
do it.
anyway, speaking of vacations, the last place I took a trip to was good old Jasper, Missouri. So not a lot to do there. Of course, you may remember that trip. I showed some footage. It was a few open labs ago about the car incident. But
Oh, yeah.
we spent a lot of time at the Double Deuce, listening to music, talking with our buddy Dalton. He's the head bouncer there. Well, actually, he's the cooler. All of his underlings are the bouncers. So, but
That's good to know. See, I had completely forgotten about that.
yeah.
That
But
he's
I'll show
cool.
you a little clip I have, a little home movie here before I get into what we talked about. I decided to go to philosophy school and was passing through there, one of those back roads, and was trying to clear the cassette tape that stuck, and one thing led to another. Always keep your eyes on the road, folks. It's a good safety tip. And there you see us at the Double Deuce. Yeah. So I had something else planned, but it's a live show, so why not have things go wrong, right?
Vacation.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
it's interesting.
Yeah, we had to get the car towed and all. So, but Dalton and I, we did talk. He said, I asked him what his philosophy was on handling the crowd when things start getting rowdy, and he told me it came down to 3 simple rules: never underestimate your opponent, take it outside, and always be nice.
That's an interesting philosophy, especially for a cooler. One question, are the bouncers at the Double Deuce really nice? I mean, how can you be nice if someone is trying to pummel you?
Yeah, that's a good point. I asked Dalton the same thing, and he told me,
I want you to be nice until it's time to not be nice.
that's what he says. He tells me. So there you have it, folks. Rules to live by Dalton. Rest
You know
in
what?
peace, Kathy.
That's why I look at. I know we're here for for our customers and educating people, but I also love the fact that we can just use this as a platform for the beauty that is the movie Roadhouse. I know not everyone can appreciate it, but
yeah. Speaking of Roadhouse, Andrea, what did you think of it?
I thought it was great.
Did you finally watch it?
No.
Yes, I finally watched it.
You lie.
You're lying right now.
I'm lying. I'm totally lying.
You watched the clip that
Yes.
Jeff displayed. That's what you watched. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one of these days.
Happen.
Yeah, one of these days.
I'm actually gonna put a reminder in my phone to be like, watch Roadhouse.
Yeah, didn't your
She's
buddy
gonna-
hook you up?
Yep.
Yep.
It's on the server. I literally just need to watch it.
You do. You really do. See, Robin knows. Robin gets it.
Yeah.
It's only the greatest
Right on,
movie ever
Robin.
made. Just
Yeah.
saying.
All right, we don't have a guest today, obviously, because we're killing time here for everybody. But
I can't imagine why nobody wants to come on.
we do. We do have the world premiere TikTok video done by Andrea. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. So I just decided to make a little TikTok to highlight Scout and how to use Scout for online arbitrage. So I made a little video this morning.
All right,
That's pretty
here
much
we
it.
go. Well, here it is. Without further ado.
All right, let's do some online arbitrage. First, let's go to Bath & Body Works since they're having their semi-annual sale. I love Sunshine Mimosa. It's on sale. Then I'm going to go to Inventory Lab and go to Research and select Scout. Type in Sunshine Mimosa and search for it. And there it is. It has a green thumbs up because it's one of our ideal buys. Select. And then I'm going to type in the 387 and boom. There you have it. You have your net profit per unit as well as your expenses for FBA. If you match the buy box of 1560, your ROI percentage is going to be 137.21.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
That was so cool.
And that tune is so catchy.
It really is. I know we were all
It's an
rocking
earlier TikTok song, but I love that song so much. I tried to find like some newer ones, but they're all kind of a little not, they're not nice, be nice. We're trying to be nice.
Right. We're trying to be nice.
They're not nice. They're not nice.
Well, I love it. You did a great job. I love that.
Oh, thank
Yeah, that turned out awesome.
It did.
Thanks, guys.
And now,
All right.
the moment we've all been waiting for. We've been waiting weeks.
You have. I know.
Yeah. For another
Over a
King's
month.
Corner.
It feels like a month.
You're probably the only ones who have been waiting, breathless with anticipation for this.
Not true.
But I missed
not
it.
True.
That's not true.
I did miss it. It's time for my corner. Yay! So, hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kim's Corner. I've really missed being here because I wasn't able to make it to the last 2 episodes. So, it is awesome to be back in my corner. Although I want to make it clear, nobody puts me in a corner. I choose to be here. And if you understand that reference, we can totally be friends. It also means you're old like me. So today I'm going to be talking about the subject we're all sick and tired of hearing about, and we just wish would go away, and that's COVID-19. But I'm talking about the impact it's having on everything, specifically on e-commerce. Do I want to be here talking about it? Absolutely not. But 2 years in, here we are, 3 vaccines, boosters, home testing kits, and several variants later. The Omicron variant has hit us hard and fast. And while in general, most people tend not to get as sick from it as compared to other variants, it is highly contagious. Therefore, more people are getting it. And we also continue to see huge supply chain issues all over the world. And inflation, at least here in the United States, continues to grow. To get a feel for the current state of e-commerce, I wanted to take a look at some of the statistics, though, for the 2021 holiday shopping season. I pulled these stats from several different online sources to make sure they're as accurate as possible. So just an overview. Overall, holiday spending was actually up 8.5% from 2020. So we definitely are seeing growth. Online sales were up 61.4% compared to 2019, which of course was pre-pandemic. E-commerce sales increased 11% from 2020 to 2021. Online sales made up nearly 21% of all retail spending. In comparison, online sales only accounted for 14.6% of all retail sales back in 2019. And we had some big categories. Apparel and jewelry were the 2 biggest spending categories in 2021 at an increase of 47.3% and 32% respectively. So we're seeing growth. And so that's a good sign for e-commerce. So of course, good news is people are still spending plenty of money online. And the majority of analysts are predicting that this trend is going to continue into 2022. Unfortunately, there doesn't appear to be an end in sight to the supply chain issues. And when even things like Girl Scout cookies are affected, you know it's bad. It appears that the newest Girl Scout cookie, I don't know if any of you have tried it yet, the Adventureful, it's kind of like a brownie cookie hybrid. That's in short supply. And I'm still constantly amazed when I go to the grocery store and I see what items are running low or completely out of stock at the market. And the major issue, I think, with the fast spreading and highly contagious variant like Omicron is that it affects business on the ground level. And then that produces a domino effect. More people are sick, which means there's a labor shortage, which affects production, which in turn affects the cost of operations, which boosts the price of things like materials and fuel, which then just keeps inflation rising. It's a cycle that's really difficult to turn around. But overall, based on what I've read and what I'm seeing as a consumer, my completely unqualified and unprofessional opinion is that we're going to continue to see retail businesses affected at all levels throughout the coming year. But I also think that if consumers continue to spend at their current rate or even higher, and business owners stay on top of the news, pay attention to the economy, and plan ahead as much as possible so they can adjust their way of doing business, they can continue to stay ahead of the curve. And that's it this week from Kim's Corner.
And what's funny is apparel and jewelry were the 2 biggest spending categories in 2021, but nobody could go anywhere. So
Right. Like,
did they just keep it at home and look in the mirror? Or?
I guess because
I guess they were on Zoom calls, right?
Well, yeah, you know what?
All
so
dressed
I did
up
buy,
with no place to go.
Exactly. I did buy some things on Amazon. I bought some cute dresses, and you know what? They're in my closet with the tags on them because where am I going to wear them? I'm like, I've got nothing. So, and have you guys still continued to see? I mean, I know you're in different parts of the country, but have you continued to see some? I consider them odd shortages. Like, for instance, Tyson's regular chicken nuggets, not the dinosaur-shaped ones, just the regular ones. My son won't eat the dinosaur-shaped ones. He swears they taste different. Okay. But he likes the regular ones. So I've been having a really, really tough time finding them. And I finally snagged a bag at Walmart near me a couple nights ago, but I had to buy like the giant, like 10-pound bag of them or whatever it was. It was ridiculous.
Ooh.
Massive bag. I don't know. I don't think it was 10 pounds. I think it was like 4.4 pounds, but it was a massive bag. And I'm like, well, I'm all over that. Like, I will take that because I don't know why or when the chicken will be available again. But have you guys seen that?
Cream cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Cream cheese. Yeah.
Talk about that. Even my sister in Oregon, she runs a deli and she says they can't get cream cheese at all. So I don't know what the deal is there. But
I know it's frustrating. And and it's the thing, I think it's one of those things where we're not like on the inside of, what's happening in that particular supply chain. So we don't know what the issue is. Is it the meat? Like you were saying, Andrea, that you think that there's an actual meat shortage, right? So
yeah, It's like $10 for a pound of meat for a pound of like ground beef where I am right now. Like I went grocery shopping yesterday and I was like, no, I'm not paying that.
I don't think I've seen the
pound of
prices
ground
that
beef.
bad here yet, but you never know. So if you guys are just joining us, just to let you know, we're trying something new for the swag giveaway. Instead of answering a question in the comments, you can just put #winterswag in the comments and your name will be automatically entered into the drawing.
Sheila had a good point, it looks like, for why a good theory about why apparel.
Oh yeah.
Apparel. We all
You
need an
know.
Oh yeah.
update
There you
ties
go.
and sweatpants.
Yeah.
That explains the jump in apparel sales for sure.
Yeah.
And in case
Listen.
you're coming late and you're wondering why I'm all warm, dressed like this, it's because it's freezing in here because it's 16 degrees. But then Andrea makes me feel like a baby because it's going to be 4 degrees there or something. So
1
1 degree.
oh, 1 degree. Okay.
We were below
1
zero
degree.
earlier this week. Did you guys get below zero yet?
Not
wind
yet,
chill.
no.
Yeah, no,
Wind
we
chill
were
we
like,
did.
not even with wind chill. New York was below zero for 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a fire going in the fireplace constantly, all day.
Oh, I
both days.
bet.
So, yep.
Well, thanks, Kim.
Nice.
It's good to have you back. And getting
It's so
things
nice
back
to
in the
be back.
corner. So it's okay to announce this now since several people everybody knows about it. We've asked people to turn it on in their accounts if they want, but eventually it's going to be out to everybody. So it's, I guess I should announce the segment. Whoops. It's been so long since I've done a product update, but thanks to we have this nice card, thanks to our graphics department. They work hard in there. So
very hard.
That's who also did this one, and of course this one, but I'm getting distracted. So product update. So we have archive inventory. So I'll just play you a little video right now so you can kind of get an idea what it's about. So. So there you have it, archive inventory. Since you're here and you're in OpenLab, you can actually go and look for archived inventory in our support portal. Just go to your resources, help center, and then you can read our article or the article that was done by our article department. We have a graphics department, we have article department. We got it going on here. And so you can see what it's all about, and it's going to help you down the road. Probably won't see it, or you won't see any changes initially, but as you go through your inventory and inventory gets deleted or closed or even blocked by Amazon, you'll see the advantage to this because you'll be able to refer back to those pieces of inventory that are no longer in your inventory pages. So it's a good update. It's one that we've had requested for quite a while, some form of this. So hopefully you'll find it useful. And then we updated the fees. We did it early before Amazon did. And the reason for that, we got some emails about that because it had changed. Because with the timing, if we would have waited for Amazon to change and then we made our changes, stuff that you would have scanned after the change, or I'm sorry, before the change, but close to it, it would have had the wrong profit. So by doing it early, you're scanning items, getting the right information before you send it in, and before it's live, because once it became live, then the new changes would have taken effect anyway. So kind of got you ahead of the game. So that's why we did the fee update a little bit early to help you. So anyway, that's all I have for product updates. So
All right. Should we move on to our next section?
you bet. Here we go.
Ah.
Missed that. Feels like Halloween all year long.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I like about it. So a few tales from support this week. We've had some users with data not syncing to their account. And this could be sales, certain refunds, just partial information that wouldn't come through, that wasn't syncing from Amazon. But we have a fix for that. Rebinding your account to Amazon is usually what does the trick. So you want to go to your settings, and then at the bottom, it's going to say there's a button that just says Rebind right there. So you click on that, and you go through the rebind process again. About 24 hours or so, if you're a large volume seller, all your information should trickle in slowly as we do the rebind with your account. So even less than 24 hours, actually. Sometimes it only takes about like 8 hours, even less than that, few minutes. Yeah. So especially if you're just rebinding and not, initial data sync. So a quick rebind, it's really easy. You just click that button, go through the steps, then you should be all set. Another issue we've been seeing a lot in the queue is the infamous brand registry error. So Amazon has recently begun to return these brand registry errors for certain items. And we here at Inventory Lab, we don't send the brand name when sending your product feeds to Amazon. So this is not something that can be provided or resolved through our application. If the brand of your MSKU is already an established brand, it's likely that the ASIN has incorrect brand information. So this will need to be fixed through seller support. It cannot be fixed through Inventory Lab. We ourselves have actually reached out to seller support, who confirmed that this is a catalog issue, not an API issue. So if you encounter this, we can provide you with the information found in the feeds, which is how we connect and exchange information with Amazon, but it's separate than the API. But we can give you the information that we receive through the feeds. So you can create your case. You can open a case with them, and it will create a few issues as possible, so it can be resolved quicker. And you can also remove the item from the shipment if needed before your case can be resolved. So you can just delete the item in question from your shipment, and you'll have to move on without listing that product, unfortunately, until you hear back from seller support. And then for additional information, you can go to Amazon's brand name policy, which Jeff has up on the screen. So Amazon's brand name policy, it's kind of a pretty long document,
dry.
Actually, I think.
Yeah,
pretty dry, pretty long. So we don't want to just read at you, but it's a really interesting issue. And unfortunately, there's nothing that we can do on our end because we don't actually submit the brand name along with the item while you are listing. So
yeah, it's so weird. It could be just a little thing too in the title, or that'll set it off. And why it's happening now, who knows? Because those listings have been there for a while, it seems. But
yeah, it will even be just an MSKU that somebody's replenishing, and it still comes up, and it's like, oh, that's frustrating.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrea. All right,
Absolutely.
so
I just wanted to draw attention. Dave had a comment where he said, "I don't see this function yet. Have I not been updated?" Are you referring to the archived inventory, Dave? That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I sent a message in there, but yeah, if you just reach out to support today, support@inventorylab.com, and just say you want to be opted into the archived inventory, the next grouping goes out Monday, and we can add you to that group. So, all right,
Okay.
let's go through Amazon news. So, let's see what kind of interesting things I have for us today. So I got an email actually from it was a news aggregator that I get these list of different emails for like FBA or Amazon. I have astronaut Jeff in there for Bezos, things like that. But but I got an email that said that Amazon has launched the Call Me Now feature to assist you with questions about the health of your account. So apparently you can go to your your Seller Central account's health page, and there will be a dedicated channel to help you with issues related to account health. There should be like a Call Me Now button. So if this actually works well, this is going to be great. So you can get answers right away to your account health. But I've checked it in our test accounts. We don't have it yet, but yeah, I think you go to here. Maybe it's performance. Yeah, account health under performance. And you should see a Call Me Now button if they've turned it on in your account. So we'll see how well that works or how long they keep it on. I'm not sure. And then Amazon is pushing people to start an e-commerce business, and they're giving you tips. And, of course, the question everybody asks, is it too late to start? So, they want to know about that. Of course, Amazon says, no, it's not too late to start. They wouldn't say anything else. No, I don't want that. Which is interesting because today I went to a little seminar thing for Amazon sellers, and Amazon said that they're the most customer-centric company in the world, and they went over all of the different reasons why. And they were talking to sellers, but they didn't mention anything about sellers. So I think people that have dealt with Amazon in their support channels know that they really are customer centric, but not so much for the seller. So you have to really be careful. And so that's why it's good to probably go through their policies. And so if you go to Seller University, you can see that policy discussion where they go over the different seller policies. It's on the Seller University webpage, and this is in Amazon seller forums, but you can search for the Seller University webinar page, and it'll be on there, and you can watch it, and they go through the different policy things and how you can violate, how to stay healthy, those sorts of things. So most of it was actually pretty interesting. I just found a few things funny, but another thing that has come up, apparently I saw some posts in the forum about this, but people going away, leaving their merchant fulfilled store active, and so they're getting notifications for sales when they're on a different side, on the opposite side of the country, for example. They have no way to fulfill those items, and so it's a good tip to make sure you change your listing status for vacations, holidays, and absences so that you can turn your store off so they don't do that. So if you go into Seller Central, just look for vacation or holiday, something like that, and you'll be able to find the list. And then the last thing I had was Marketplace's year in review. And so it's an interesting article, but it talks about some of the things that you talked about, Kim, and the broken supply chains and those sorts of things. But they're pretty optimistic about how things are going, but they feel that the market isn't going to grow as fast as it did during the pandemic, but still going to have pretty steady growth, which is a good sign.
Yeah, that's pretty much
So,
everything that I read was kind of indicating the same.
yeah.
Can you scroll down to that graph
Oh.
again? That was
Yeah.
interesting. So it looks like Wish is has no future.
Yeah. Yeah. Small
Which
growth
makes
for
sense.
Target. Wish is sorry. I don't know.
No
That's funny
future.
with eBay, but
Have you ever
I don't
bought
know.
anything off Wish? Sometimes it takes
I-
like a month for it to get to your place, but
I
it's
never
only
even heard of
$1.
it. I never even heard of it. So
Yeah, I've always been a little hesitant to go on just because a lot of times you find something, the price just seems too good to be true. And that's my thought. I'm like, so how long will it take to get to me? Will it take
Yep,
2
it
months?
takes about a month usually,
Yeah.
or
Because
more.
is it shipping from overseas, I assume?
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
shipping from overseas, so it has to go
Yeah.
through
Okay.
customs and all that fun stuff. And then,
Yeah, I've had
but it's
things
nice because you
up.
forget that you ordered it, like this weird light thing or something, and then you're like, oh, what is this in my mailbox? Oh, it's that order from Wish.
I know, but you know what? I mean, Amazon has spoiled me, and even though
Yeah.
their Prime service isn't what it used to be, I'm still it's not instant gratification, but it's pretty quick gratification. So it's very difficult for me
Best
to
Buy,
order
man.
now.
Best Buy is really doing it too. I mean, you can order it, and if you have a local store, I mean, they can get it to you that day. They'll deliver it.
That's true.
I just,
Yeah, I've
I
done
just
that.
had a couple things delivered today.
Yeah. Oh,
So
it's funny. I'm glad you said that, Jeff, because I just remembered I ordered something from Walgreens, but I don't know if I've gotten a notification. It could be sitting at the store right now. I don't know. I totally forgot. It was like 2 weeks ago. I
it's
forgot.
funny.
I think
you,
and no, sorry, what were you gonna say, Jeff?
oh, I was just going to refer back to your comment about forgetting that you ordered something, because that's the way Kickstarter is for me. Every now and then I'll buy a product on Kickstarter, and if you don't know what Kickstarter is, it's somebody has this idea for a product and they'll get a prototype, but they don't actually have it built yet, and so you can choose to buy it at a very steeply discounted price. The gamble is, will they make enough money with this funding to actually create the product and get you your product?
Right.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've only had a couple of bad things, but yeah, I got a fan the other day for the RV that we've since sold, but I was a Kickstarter participant on that like 2.5, 3 years ago, and I just gave up. But I got it. So
And of course, you got it now
Right.
that you don't have the RV.
yeah, I don't even know where I put it, but yeah, I don't have the RV anymore. But yeah, down the road we'll get another one,
Yeah.
and it'll come in
there
handy.
you go.
I just have to figure out where I put it. So that's the other problem. Yeah. Sorry,
Target
what were
though
you
is
saying?
also doing. I was gonna say Target's actually. I don't know if it's in all markets, but my store does same day delivery.
Yeah,
So I
we
can
do
get
too.
things delivered to me same day, just directly from the shop. But
That's
I'm
the cheapest place we found to get Tillamook cheese is Target. They beat everybody around here, so we always order our Tillamook cheese from Target.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
live in a
it's not affected
tiny
by the
town.
supply chain.
Yeah,
Right.
I know, right? I can't get a lot of things delivered to me from the stores. Just like I can't get a lot of things from Uber Eats or DoorDash. They just don't.
There's Chrissy Pop's ordeal with Wish, Andrea.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Mickey ears from Wish.
Mickey ears.
A few days before the trip fell apart. Oh no.
That's all that matters, Chrissy. You got pictures, right? I know you got pictures. So
Better see pictures. Yeah.
Sheila's nailed it. Not a good Wish.
Yeah.
not a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. I don't know. Well, that's all I had for Amazon news. So if you guys don't have anything, we could open up to Q&A, or if you got something else you want to talk about, or you want us to talk about something, anything at all, pop it in the comments. Well, we can talk about
Yeah.
anything. Between us three, I think we could probably have a conversation about just about anything.
We
So,
could have a nice long conversation. Well, then
Oh,
we want to
yeah.
see those pictures, Chrissy. Not
Yeah.
here, of course. Just,
I don't know
in
how
basic-
helpful the conversation will be, but it'll be entertaining. So
Yeah.
But
Is
you know
that-
the
that's
rules.
Another reminder to put hashtag
Be nice. Come on.
I thought that's your reminder. I thought that's what you were queuing me up. The reminder. Oh yeah, be nice. But
Yeah, be nice and put
Be nice.
hashtag winter swag.
hashtag winter swag. to be entered. I mean, it's going to be fun.
Did we have any other questions that popped in? We had Dave.
Yeah, feel
got
free
Dave.
to. Any questions? Or if you want us to talk about anything in particular. Doesn't even have to be related
Warner
to
was asking where he could find the video.
Oh, right, your video. Yeah.
We have a TikTok, everybody. Follow us on TikTok. It's
Wait, we do?
Lab. Yes,
I
we
didn't know that.
Miss.
See,
Yes,
I'm gone for 2 weeks, and it's like all of a sudden, like you got a TikTok account. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to put that banner up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're just inventory
Now
lab on
I'll have to
TikTok.
check it out. I mean, I'm not on social media a lot, so
we also posted it on our Instagram as well too, under our reels. So
nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Keep an eye out for
TikTok.
Yeah, keep an eye out for more videos over the next few weeks. Hopefully, that's one of my main focuses. That
are you going to dance in any of the videos? Are you going to do any of the TikTok dances as like the kids do?
Like those young whippersnappers do.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You can play your guitar. We just learned that you can play the guitar.
Yes.
So
you need to make up a theme song for us.
Yeah, I need an OpenLab theme song.
Yeah. I mean, don't look at us. We don't know, but you're the musical one. You're the one with the guitar.
That's true. And the keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice the keyboard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm not very good at piano, but I try. I use it for chords, so I can figure out
nice. Oh, we got a comment from Sheila.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay. Sheila says, no questions, just a comment. In my Facebook groups, people ask about IL frequently, either how to or is it worth it? I just tell them to contact y'all because you have the answers and are friendly to work with. Oh, thank you, Sheila.
Thanks, Sheila.
Oh, thanks, Sheila.
That's always good to hear. Yeah, we appreciate that.
And it's nice to know people are asking about it too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you should. We have an affiliate link too that we could talk about affiliate links possibly. We have an affiliate program where you can refer people to Inventory Lab, and you'll actually, I think it's $5 for every referral. Last I checked.
Yeah, but there's a link, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, if you go to inventorylab.com and then scroll all the way to the bottom and click Become an Affiliate. And then I'll remove this. Yeah, you can. You'll get your own link generated, and then you'll collect your commission. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we do that through Share a Sale. If any of you are familiar with that.
Yeah, definitely apply and get your own link, and
because why not if you're going to refer people anyway? Yeah.
Link, get some money. It's worth it. We have a lot of affiliates, so it's a good program.
It is.
Let's see, we got anything else? Anybody has any questions, feel free to put those in the comments. Always check Facebook, because after that one time where Facebook didn't start for some reason, it's like I'm kind of gun shy at Facebook, but they seem to be. So we have
Facebook
a full number of viewers there.
All right, we got 20 minutes, you guys. We got to come up with something. Normally we have all the content and we can. I'm always. Yeah, we bring it right to the end here, but I guess it's post holidays. It's a little. I don't know. Everything seems a little slow.
Okay, here's the
scenario. I'm going to put together. Ooh, what?
Okay, so we have a lovable old dog here. He's like 100 pounds, 110 pounds. He loves, exactly, a lap dog. He loves the cold weather. Franco and I, not big fans, but so we're looking at houses to buy. And so one of the considerations is a place with a colder climate because we want him to be comfortable. And I tell our you know, he's only going to be around probably another 4 or 5 years if we're lucky. Seems kind of silly to buy a house. And she gives me this horrified look like, that is not silly. That's a valid reason to buy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she was saying he's never going to die.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
She told me to
That's
stop
how I
that
feel
talk
about my
right
cats.
away. And then, yeah, so we're looking in
Yeah, I
Connecticut.
know. Our
We're gonna
animals
go-
are immortal.
We were thinking, you know, like upstate New York in there, Kim, but taxes, man. So
Okay, yeah,
No.
the taxes, but you could still live within driving distance of me.
well, it's true.
You
That's the
move
bonus.
adjacent. Go to like New Hampshire or Vermont. Live in Vermont. You would love it.
Yeah, New Hampshire. That doesn't have. They don't have sales tax. I don't think, do they?
That's right. That's right. And then I can drive
Wisconsin.
and see you within a day. No,
Wisconsin.
what? That's just crazy.
Wisconsin.
That's a little
There's
too
like
cold.
No, because then he'll
Population
probably
20
become a Green Bay
million.
fan or something, and we don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
You would love Wisconsin, Jeff. You would. We
Oh,
get
we've been
less
through there.
snow than they do in upstate New York, actually.
They do
They
what?
do what?
Upstate New York gets more snow than we do.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, yeah.
We
Andy
do
Zoomer's a
get
fan
that.
of Wisconsin. I knew that though. Yeah.
It's a great place. There's lots of land here. We've got the Great Lakes for fresh water, you know. It's
You
pretty,
got cheese.
you
I'll
got
give you that. You
cheese.
got cheese.
everywhere. It's encouraged to put on 10 pounds for winter so you can stay warm, you know?
My problem is I
Place.
don't lose it during the summer, so it just could be another 10 and another 10. So I've
Or you
followed
lose
that
it all from
philosophy
shoveling.
regardless of where I am. So yeah, good shovel. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. All the shoveling.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you
I
got
don't know.
Packers football, Andy. Look,
I don't know if that's
You
such
know,
a selling
whatever.
point, Andy. I'm not
That's
sure.
really
No,
not a
that's a
selling
good
point
point.
here, Andy. It's
That's
just
a
not.
really good selling
But
point.
ugly trees, that's good. Got ugly trees.
Ugly
Yeah, we
trees
had
is
the
cool.
we had a problem with the ash boreal bug that like infected all the ash trees of
Ooh.
Wisconsin. So it's really sad. It's
That
really
is sad.
Yep. Oh no,
Oh.
Sheila's a Viking
Sheila,
fan.
that's not any better. What is happening? No. What?
Speaking
Oh,
of trees,
no, not a Vikings fan.
Although I would
I'm-
root for the Vikings before I root for the Packers. So
yeah, I'm just going to ignore that comment, Sheila. Just going to ignore that comment. Mom's
your mom.
Mom's spreading the family business around. Hey, Mom.
Yep. See, your relatives in Wisconsin, hit them up.
Yeah, looking at Ancestry.com, I noticed that the family tree kind of comes from, part of it anyway, comes from Norway directly to Wisconsin. And then
Really?
spreads from there. Yeah, which is interesting.
That's
I had no
fascinating. Like,
idea.
There,
can you imagine being
we
in
have a
Norway
large-
and just going, we need to change. Where are we going to go? Let's go to Wisconsin. Like, how does that conversation even happen?
There's a super large Norwegian population here. It's true.
Really?
Like there's a place called Stoughton, Wisconsin. They have like
okay.
they have like holidays and festivities and like traditional Norwegian dancing and all of
Well,
that stuff. Like,
But I mean, like,
yeah.
but the first Norwegians, like
Oh,
how did that happen? You know?
because it's like their homeland. You know, it's cold. You can go cross country skiing
That's
everywhere
true.
if you
That's
need
true.
to. You know,
And they probably like the way people talked in Wisconsin. I do
Yeah.
love the way people in Wisconsin talk, I have to say.
I have a
Mostly
little
German.
story of interest from Oregon. So, since Sheila mentioned trees, we have this person. What they did was along Highway 26. They he planted a mix of Douglas fir and larch during reforestation of the area, and so
Wow.
every fall it makes this smiley face on the hill right along Highway 26, which is a major highway
Aw,
coming from
That's
the
amazing.
coast all the way through to Mount Hood and parts beyond. So yeah, as you're driving through the coast about south of Oregon, 18 milepost 25. I guess it's Highway 18, so that's one of the regional highways, but it's the road to the coast, and you can see this smiley face on the hill.
That's
That's
adorable.
And before you get any ideas, I was not talking about stretch chinos at any point in time in my life. I'm not sure why that adds there. So,
Oh, the algorithms. I know.
yeah.
Yep, the algorithm. Well, that's much cuter than the that smiley face is much cuter. When you fly into Milwaukee, there's a house that says "Welcome to Cleveland" on top of it to confuse people.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
Guy who has "Welcome to
that.
Cleveland," and people are like, "What the heck?"
That is funny.
Yeah, Sheila, I mean, how could you not be?
Right?
Well, now we have the 5-pocket pants, which I guess could fit because I like to wear cargo pants. So I guess that's more applicable. Nope, there they are. They're back. Okay.
Custom fit.
So,
Chrissy Pop has some questions, it looks like. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Wisconsin and Oregon, where are your favorite not super popular places to visit? What are all the crap places you guys like to go?
besides
Not
Oregon and
popular.
Wisconsin.
No
He's
one
like,
likes them.
I
Where is
think
it?
she means more off the beaten path.
Off the beaten
where you
path,
wouldn't
no.
normally, where you wouldn't normally find people.
Right,
My
right.
favorite
it's not.
places.
It's not overrun by
Yeah.
tourists yet and ruined.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite place is definitely it's a place called Seven Bridges. It's just a beautiful. It's in Milwaukee. It's right on the edge of the lake. It's like you're in the middle of. It feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, even though you're like just a few miles away from a giant city. But it's this beautiful just place where you can walk around. You can go to the beach if you want to when it's summertime. It's called Seven Bridges. It's a very, very, very cute secret. So that's my
nice.
place.
Is
That's
this
nice.
it?
Yep, that's it. Seven Bridges.
Nice. Seven Bridges. Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
Well, since I'm in driving distance of Vermont, I like to go to Manchester, Vermont. That's where the Orvis flagship store is. And there's a big bookstore there. And it's a very wealthy town. They have a lot of outlets. So you can go shopping. And the houses are just insanely beautiful. So it's not, but it never gets crazy, overrun with tourists even the summer. So that's always nice.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Vermont. It seems so cool.
Andrew,
Green
you would
Mountains.
love it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there because it would be so many parts of Vermont are so remote. It would be difficult. There's not a lot. And we have people come over to New York all the time just to go to the malls because there are no malls in Vermont.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, so you would, you have to either be able to live in a really nice, area like Manchester, or, there's even Bennington, which it's a little more blue collar. But I really like it there. It's got some really great historical things too. But yeah, if you ever want to come visit, I will take you to Vermont. You can come stay with me and I will take you to Vermont. I think you'd love it.
Yay.
So if you ever want to come,
take her up on that. Yeah.
come to New York. Oh, Sheila says Destin. Yes. So I went down to Destin, Florida back in the day. I went down.
I too. I love Destin.
Love Destin. And my brother was stationed down there. And unfortunately we went right after 9/11 happened. So my brother was like on duty the whole time. So he couldn't really hang out with us, but beautiful. I mean, we stayed in a condo right on the beach. It was lovely. Really liked it.
Did you go to the place where they filmed the Truman Show?
I didn't know.
Oh, interesting.
No.
Yeah, there's a place near Destin, Florida, which is where they filmed the Truman Show.
Really?
The movie. It's so and it's like
that's
it's
cool.
this picture. It's this picturesque town, and it's adorable, and it's like.
When did the Truman Show come out?
That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Let me see. Hold on. I'll
That
tell
was
you.
back
That
when
long
Jim
ago.
Carrey was still relevant, right?
It was 1998. Oh wow. Yeah.
Before he
That was
became
wild.
the
That was
crazy
wild.
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank and I found Sanford, Florida on our travels. It's south of
Ooh.
Orlando. We really like this place. It's a cool little town. It's not so little, but I mean, it's kind of amongst all these other towns, and we just kind of stumbled upon it.
Very pretty.
So,
I love coastal
it's
towns.
pretty cool. Yeah.
That's lovely. Well, another coastal place that I went to, my brother lives in Maryland, and we went to, and I don't know how like during the tourist season, I don't know how crazy it gets, but when we went, it was pretty quiet. We went to Annapolis, where there's just so much American
Ooh.
history that happened there, and it's right by the bay. It's really, really beautiful. And Andy's saying Bull shows Arkansas. You know, Arkansas is one of those states that I just forget about. Like, I just forget about it.
Ooh, this place, I'm gonna have to go here. This looks fantastic.
Look at that. That is
It
beautiful.
does. On the Mississippi, is that on the Mississippi?
Where are you
Yeah,
from? Bull Shoals?
I would love to travel to some states that I have not been to.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've
I
passed
have
through
family
Arkansas,
members in.
but
I have family members in Arkansas.
really,
Yeah, like distant family members. We still have access to our where our family were sharecroppers. So we still have that
Wow.
land
Okay.
down there.
that's
Yeah,
amazing.
it doesn't go too far back. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
When you think of that? Yeah. So that's on my list of places to go is Arkansas, and I'm definitely
Nice.
going to go to both shores for sure. It looks beautiful.
And look at that.
Shoals.
Bull Shoals only established in 1946.
Oh,
That blows
just
my
long
mind.
before then.
That blows my mind because where I'm from, I mean, our town's been around since, you know, before the
Forever.
Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well, right up the street from me is where the turning point of the war was. So
Oh, so you have a lot of history in your
we
neighborhood.
do. Yeah.
Your neck of the
There's
woods.
really not a whole lot else around here, but you know, there's history if you want it. Gloria said, "Go to Kansas and see the giant ball of string."
There it is, Cocker City.
You know what? It's in Cocker City, Kansas. I wonder how far that is from Ryan. I'd like to from our center,
Yeah.
our hub. I'd go visit there and
Oh, that would be
ball of
awesome.
string.
We even have a twine-a-thon every August,
Cool.
so you can add to it.
That's
Oh my
amazing,
gosh.
right?
That's
crazy.
funny. All these things.
Yep.
I know.
Well, should we
There's so
try our giveaways, or do you want to?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think we're close enough now. Yeah,
Alright,
let's give it a
wanna try
whirl since this is
So,
brand new.
Hashtag winter swag, all one word.
All right, where's our drum roll? Do we still
Oh,
have
yeah.
that?
We add this to the stream. There we go.
All right.
Do we
here
still?
go.
Do we still have it? I only have 4 entries. So let's see.
Oh, that's so cool. Robin.
Robin.
Oh, Robin.
I love this little visual.
Congratulations.
This is great.
Yeah, it works. It's pretty well. So now we can draw again for the second swag bag. This will be winter swag again. So, you know, we're waiting for a few more things to get here. I see I have a box in the hallway, so it looks like maybe I'm
Ooh.
almost there and I'll be able to send some of this out. So that's good. So it says it won't repeat, so we'll see. Didn't Robin just win?
Yeah.
Robin just won.
Okay,
Let's try it again.
try it one more time. Did Robin hack the system? Is that what's going on here?
Oh no.
Apparently we're having some technical difficulties.
Yeah. Well, we know Robin won, so let's.
We definitely know
I guess-
Robin won, yes.
Let me see if I can just do it now. That's disappointing.
Yeah.
That is disappointing. I thought it would I thought it would.
I know. And it's like I said, I love the graphic.
Mm-hmm. Well, Robin, make sure you reach out to support@inventorylab.com and we can we'll send you out your swag box. Give us your best mailing address and your name as well, and we'll get that out to you as soon as Jeff gets those boxes.
So let's see. Do you want to figure out who the next 2 winners are, Andrea?
Yeah, I have a back end thing that I'm not going to share my screen, but I'll give my.
Okay.
My randomized drawing thing. Hold on.
Dang, I was hoping it would work. Oh well.
Okay.
It's live. Yes.
Chrissy's
That's
not
what
helping.
happens.
She's like, it's rigged.
Right. No, it's not.
That's why we didn't put you on it. That's why we didn't put you
Yeah,
on
that's
it,
right.
Chrissy.
No hashtag winter swag, Chrissy.
Hashtag no Chrissy, yeah.
Okay, do you want to do a drum roll for the next one?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Here we go. Have the drum.
Warner.
All
Warner is our
right.
other winner.
Woo!
Congratulations,
All right.
Warner. Again, just reach out to support@inventorylab.com with your mailing address so we can get you your swag on the way. Okay,
And
then
now we have a $50 gift card from Amazon.
$50 gift card.
Uh-oh, Andy has started the hashtag no Chrissy trend. No,
All right,
Chrissy,
here
we
we go.
love you.
All right, you want to ring that, or you want to do the drum roll for the $50 gift
yeah.
card?
Yeah, this is the big one.
Maybe if it'll work.
Everything's breaking. This is why we
Live.
can't have nice things.
I know.
We can't have nice things.
So let's see. One of these days I'll get it working.
We could just do a drum roll on our own. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Here we go. Finally. Jeez.
Dave Harrington.
Woo!
Way to go, Dave.
All right.
Yeah, congratulations, Dave.
Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our winners.
Yeah, reach out to us, support@inventorylab.com. And if you want a swag bag, give us your mailing address. And Dave, just send us an email address you want the gift card sent to. So
Excellent. Oh, and you guys, we were talking all about all the things that you can see all over the country. Okay, wait, let me slow down. Sheila shared this with us for anyone who,
say that 3 times.
I know, right? www.roadsideamerica.com/story/2128. But I think even just go to that roadsideamerica.com website, you could probably find out all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And see, you guys, you never know what's going to happen. We started off talking about Inventory Lab and Amazon, and we ended up talking about roadside attractions in America.
And there we
Yep.
go.
Oh,
You
my
just never
gosh.
know.
Minnesota has one too.
Ball of twine in Minnesota.
Who is making these balls of twine?
Yeah.
Or who has that kind of
Well,
time?
Francis, he once owned 7,000 pencils too, so he started a twine thing.
Whoa.
That's a lot of pencils.
That is a lot of pencils.
Oh, my goodness.
Having a ball in Darwin.
Yep.
Oh, and he's also collected 1,700 nail aprons that Ripley's, believe it or not, has. So,
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw,
I'm not
that's
surprised,
cute.
Sheila. Sheila's like, it's the smallest podunk town ever. Yeah, that's usually where these things happen. That's their claim to fame. So
That's awesome. Well, thanks for all the tips on the locations, guys. Appreciate it.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
thanks.
Interaction.
Thanks for
joining
helping
us
us
today.
flesh out the end of this episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it was a rough one.
It was fun though. It was fun.
That was a good one.
Started off and I couldn't get my original video to play. That just kind of set me off on tilt. So,
Uh-oh.
you know,
So if you had a good time, tell your friends, tell your family.
yeah.
Come
We'll be
join us.
back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Next 2 Thursdays from now, 4 o'clock
Yeah.
Eastern time.
Same bad time.
Yep, same bat channel.
Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. See you
All
next
right,
time.
everyone.
Bye,
Thanks so much
everyone.
again. Bye-bye.
Bye.